silent because this guy was the first person who had given me a date before MWAKAZIS. So I was torn between where to go. So I decided to go mute and just go home and have my fun. You understand?
Yes.
And MWAKAZIS now called and like, hey, we're still having our lunch. I'm like, okay. Just okay. And I knew he wouldn't come where I am. And he doesn't know even where I am.
Yeah.
So I just ignored. People left the office. It was 12:45. So people left the office and I was like just dragging myself, doing this and this, things even that they're not there.
Yeah.
I just went downstairs comfortably.
Before going downstairs, so in me telling her that I'm coming for her, remember me telling you that I'm coming for you when you're done with work? So I didn't put, you paint a picture of, oh, I'm coming with a Porsche car and all that. So I googled a very old car on Google. Then I sent him a picture. Oh, this is my car, and I'm coming to pick you with it.
Wow.
A very old car.
Wow.
Yeah.
So he sent me the photo, and I was like, it's kind of old Volkswagen.
Yes.
The Beetle type. You understand? And but if you're sharp enough, you look at the background, you can see clearly this is not Kenya.
I wasn't shopping.
So I knew this is not Kenya because the type of house is there and the floor and everything.
Yeah, you
that
can
was
tell.
not Kenya.
You can tell. Yeah,
you can tell. So I just went mute on that. Only to reach at the parking, I met this guy seated on a car.
On the bonnet.
On the bonnet.
With a deep voice. Hey, baby.
Exactly. That's what he told me.
The first day?
Not the first day, the first
word, the first time we are meeting each other face to face.
Like, hi, baby.
The first day we are meeting each other face to face.
What are you doing with your life?
So, he greeted me by not shaking my hand. He hugged me and pecked me. I was like, okay.
What?
So we got in the car and I was like,
This
you lied to me.
This is not the
car you showed me. So he had come with a BM.
BMW, all German.
And we sat there and he was like, he started telling me.
Well, why did you not go with a matatu? Like you wanted to show this girl
the reason, what happened was I was from a client. Yeah.
Okay.
I was from a client. I think I was even in a tracksuit. Yes. So I was from a client, and it coincided that actually by the time I was finishing the client, I only had a few minutes to get to where she was. So there's no way I could rush home.
And you have to get there on time.
Exactly.
You know some things are also a turn off in the first date. The man arrives late or the lady arrives late. It's something that can turn you off.
Yeah. So I was like, let me just go.
Yeah.
I was in tracksuit, meeting this hot lady in high heels, looking sharp and So I had to
shoot your shot.
Exactly. So
okay. After that, that one was on a Friday.
No.
On a Saturday.
On a Saturday.
Yeah.
Let me remind you guys. We started chatting on Wednesday.
Yes.
We chatted again a bit on Thursday. We chatted and
Exchanged
numbers on Friday. We are meeting on Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he picked me. So we went. We drove off to places that I've never gone before. You see the way you tell someone I live in Kibera, and that person is like, what the hell, Kibera? Like, I used to stay in Thika Road, where I've seen posh roads, nice houses, life. But now Kawangware, I'm like, Kawangware. I was always looking at him. And you'd make fun, like, it's the one, and he's telling me, you know what, be free with me. If you feel like farting, just fart. You don't have to have a stomach upset because of me. And I'm like, the one, even 1 hour is not over. Be free. I'm like, okay. I didn't say anything. So we were talking and talking, and now he's telling me, you smell this place? Very calm. The hair is
We passed through Lavington.
Yeah. The hair is so smooth, nothing fishy, very cool place. And I'm like, okay. We get to Kawangwere market, and it was like, you feel the atmosphere has changed.
Yeah.
This place is stinking, and I'm like, oh my
Our
god.
place is not stinking.
Okay, that market place.
It was thinking.
Ah, that's fine.
Maybe the garbage place.
Oh, yeah,
Kawangwere.
sure.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my god. Now I'm even scared, number one, because I don't know this guy. Number two, I don't know where we were going. We were going for lunch, and now we're in Kawangwere.
And you don't know whether the Impala Club was in Kawangwere.
And I don't even know where Impala is. Because I'd seen Impala was in Westland, and now we're past Westland.
Lavington, Kawangwere.
Exactly. Now I'm like, no, the Impala was in Ngara. I'm like, okay, let me just relax and see what will happen. So I was ready to fight anything. So I wrote my friend a text and told her, the one who used to stay with, I told her, I've gone out with that guy I told you about, and this is the number. In case of anything that happens, just think, this is the guy.
Yeah.
And I left that message, and I deleted that message from my phone. So, right. He told me so much stories. He told me about him, and I was like, what kind of a guy tells you everything about him? Like, you know that notion where they tell you, like, I wish I never met my wife before. I wish I met you before I met my wife. I could have married you.
Scam.
You
Oh,
know?
is it called a battle scam?
That's scam, you know.
Scam.
I love you so much. I wish you could give me babies. Your babies will look so beautiful and your wife.
Scam.
So everything he was telling me, I was just saying scam.
Scam.
Anything he says scam, and I was like, okay.
Buy you land. Scam.
So
I'm taking you to Impala.
Scam.
So when we got to the parking, we got to his place, and I was like, oh, okay. It was just a small apartment, not small, like small. It didn't have a lot of people. It was just a very nice, cool place. I even never thought that was Kawangwere in the first place, and I was like, okay, let's see. So he opened the door for me, and
Cool place. Repeat, cool place. It was a nice cool place.
it was
Volume.
a nice, cool
Volume.
place. So he opened the door for me. He got off. He went at the back of the books,
Yeah.
and he moved some shopping. I started thinking, like, probably this guy was doing shopping for me because he had so much junk. He had yogurt, milk, treats, cupcakes, a lot of things. I'd already forgotten that he was a kid. You see? So he carried this stuff, and then he told me, what? You know what? That's my other car. And I was like, wow. It was a
Volvo.
Ha!
Classy
the old edition.
Volvo. Actually, it's a very classy Volvo.
Yeah.
I bought it from, this former MP, Julius Unkuli.
Yeah.
Classic Volvo.
So when he told me that's the other car, and my mind started racing. What kind of a guy is this? Are you sure he's a trainer? Or like, I started even having doubts what kind of work he does.
Is
So
this
I
Yahoo
just-
boy or wash?
Exactly. So I just went silent. Even I didn't tell him anything. I didn't even check. I just said, wow. And he was going up the stairs. So we went up.
So taking you back to you seeing the Volvo and seeing the Mercedes Benz
No,
and
not Mercedes.
The BMW.
oh, the BMW. Okay, you seeing the Volvo, the BMW, and also a cool place that he was living. Might that be the reason that you decided to stay with him?
No. One thing, my background, where I come from, I've seen a bigger house, I've seen a good car, but we have never, since when I was a kid to where I was by then, we were not having that car thing and everything. In fact, my brother was the only person who was having a car by then. And it was a small car, So my parents had bought a car. Even before 1 week, my dad got an accident with it, but nothing happened, nothing serious. So by then now we didn't have a car. So for me, they come
It
shamba
wasn't
me.
a big deal.
They come shamba me. I didn't even notice. You know,
You didn't
I could not
know.
even differentiate. Despite even dating all these people, I could not differentiate what's a Mercedes.
Okay.
I thought they're all types. Their names
They're
of
all
the car.
cars.
I couldn't differentiate the make.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. So we went home. So he told me, have these keys and help me unlock the door.
Because of course I was
He
carrying,
was carrying
you know,
snacks and shopping in his hand. And I'm like, okay, let me help. So I took the key and opened the door. You know what he told me? From today, this is your house.
Ha! Wakazi.
met on Wednesday, started chatting, of course a bit, chatted on Thursday,
Yes.
chatted and exchanged numbers on Friday, met for the first time on Saturday, and I took her home, told her, this is your home.
Let me tell you, let me ask you, Wakazi. This person you've met her only for one day. You've talked for barely a week. What made you say that this is my wife? This is the woman that I want to live the rest of my life with. What made you make that decision? Because I'm sure you had where you live, where you work, people you train. You saw other beautiful ladies, and even some pursue you themselves. What made you decide on for this?
Okay, as she pauses where she pauses,
Okay.
let me take you back a bit. As she was having two people to meet on the same day, I was also having some other, some people also I met from Tinder. Yeah. And they were looking more cuter. So what happened was, remember the lady who introduced me to Tinder?
Yes.
So all the ladies that I had lined up, I went to her. And I'm like, of all these, there are like 6 people, of all these, who do you think I should meet? Yeah? So she told me about 4 of the rest of the girls, but not her.
Yeah.
So that was on Wednesday. On Thursday, because she was my client actually. So on Thursday, still back to her, I was like, why are you not considering this? And my heart feels for this one. She was like, no, the rest are more cuter, they were beautiful, the way they say rangia thou, my friend, they were brown and looking like Princess Cleopatra who bathes in milk and
Honey.
Thank you. Yeah. So she was like, no, don't meet these 2. You just go meet these other 4.
Yes.
Any of the 4.
Yes.
I'm like, no. So that was on Wednesday, on Thursday. On Friday, I was back to her. I'm like, no. Me, I want this around. She was like, no. The rest looks, even in terms of profession and all that, they are a bit higher in terms of, they're like, the rest 4 matches, they matches you. Me, I know you. So the rest 4 are people I could consider for you.
Yeah.
So I went quiet. So I didn't tell her, actually, I even got her number and I'm meeting her tomorrow. So there's what we call, sometimes you trust your conscience.
Yeah, true.
So as we were driving around, I kept on talking and gauging her, of course. So gauging her, of course. And when you go to the house, the first thing to open her up, and so at least she's also very comfortable, was like, this is your house. Understand? So I gave her the leeway because to me I felt, the way you feel like this is the right person, this is the one, this is the person I've been looking for. So I was like, let me start off by giving her the leeway. This is your house.
But the people who will tell you like this is your house but scam.
We'll get to that.
They sugarcoat that.
We'll get to that point.
Okay.
So he told me this is your house, and I was like, why? And I smiled. I was like,
Heart skipped a bit.
Yeah. No, I was not even tensed because I knew this is scam. Okay, men. Men. At the end of the day, men.
Exactly. People tell you that it's scam.
Yeah, like, oh my god, you might. And then after 1 week, we will not start chasing each other. Where are you watching football with my friends? And I'm not in for that. So I just stayed cool. I just sat. In fact, when I got to the house, I was told this is your house. We entered. Okay, locked the door behind. Not even with the key. He just locked the door.
Put it back.
Yeah. I didn't go even far away from my shoes. I just removed my shoes from here and I seated there. And I put my handbag down on my feet. So I was ready. If anything fishy happens,
Run.
I'll be running. So he told me, let me go. No, he didn't tell me anything. So he went to the kitchen, packed his snacks in the fridge, and he brought me some juice. So he didn't change. He just sat there and started giving me stories about my past, his past, and everything. And I'm like, okay. But before that, he had given me a house tour. We got the house immediately, and he gave me a house tour. This is the kitchen, this is the bathroom, this is the bedroom, this is the balcony, this is the washing area, this is. Okay, nice house. We have a beautiful place, and that's all. And our story started. Now it got late. It was at around 4. From 12:45, now it's 4 p.m.
Yes.
And I'm like, I need to go home. No, but I'm telling myself, because we didn't have this corona thing by then, and
And curfew.
so I was like, I need to go home. Like, when once done with this guy, naanza kupiga plan za matatu. I'm like, okay. So he told me, shall we go for lunch now? We go. So we went back to the place. He was telling me about his past and everything. And I was like, what kind of a man is this? He's so open,
But
telling
I think
you about.
when you're with somebody, you connect, you open up very easily.
Actually, most important when there are kids involved.
Yeah.
And she saw the kids first.
Yeah.
So to me there was nothing. Actually, to me I had told myself, I'll go as into any relationship that I'll start. I'll be very open. This is me. This is where I am in life. Whoever accepts to come into my life, well and good.
Yeah.
So I was like, and another reason why like I felt when I told her like, this is your house. This is a person before we even met face to face. She saw my profile. She saw my kids. Then here we are. She even came to meet me. You understand?
Yeah.
So we had a chat, and now we went to the hotel. So we drove all the way from Kawangware to Ngongro. So when we went,
You were living in Kawangware at that time?
Yes. Because I had moved from Suna Estate.
Okay.
Then I went to Kawangware.
Okay.
That's another story, a juicy story for another day.
Okay, so we went, and when we got to the gate, he was given that VIP kind of treatment, and we just got in. So, and I was asking myself, okay, now here you have to, it's a must to be a member for you to get
into Impala
to that place. I'm not a member. So I said, oh, tuko na yeye, tuko pamoja. And we got in, and I was like, what a nice place. So he ordered for some drinks, non-alcoholic because he doesn't drink. And I was scared, so it was first day I can't ask for alcohol.
You're playing your cool.
Yeah, I'm just cool because if it is alcohol, I can take alcohol.
It's there actually. Impala has both alcohol and
Yeah, sure. It's a very nice place.
it's a members club actually, to give you a brief history about it. And actually, it's cashless.
Yeah.
So if you're a member, it's the only time you can be served. If you're a member, you're given a card. So it's that card you are going to use to shop anything or to buy anything with.
Yeah. So he just ordered some kinda, what was it? With the watermelons inside? That's juice.
Club special.
Crab special. Never tasted it. So I thought crab special had some alcohol in it. But because it's something, if you hear something has the word club, what do you think?
Alcohol.
Definitely. So I was like, okay. So he ordered the food and everything. No, and I was like, no, it's my turn to tell you about
My story.
Okay. But he seemed less interested. He was not even interested in it.
All I kept on pushing from her was, I'm looking for a serious relationship. I don't want anybody who is coming, to joke. I'm not in for jokes and all that. I'm in for a serious relationship. So it's either you're in or
you're
you're
not.
out.
But I think
I was very clear from the word go.
Yeah. And now the reason I wanted to tell him about my past or my other relationship is, so I wanted to pinpoint some things, and I wanted things to be done how I want them to be done. Okay? Because I didn't want to be hurt. So we left the place and we went home. And then he told me to go to him, we're going to a place. So he gave me his attires, I wore them, his clothes, the shoes, the flat shoes. So he
told you where I'm taking you.
Yeah, you told me, but I've never been to that place before. So he was so cunning. He took my dress and put it in the water. I couldn't leave that place. What could I have done? How could I have gone home?
Okay,
I'm
guys,
using public means.
where I was taking her was Jaffrey's, Nairobi Jaffrey's. Nairobi Jaffrey's, you are not allowed to go there in heels.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why we had to go back home. She had to change. More important, the heels.
Yes.
Yeah. The dress was by the way. So you had to change the heels. That was a fact. And actually, when we got to Jaffrey's, you saw it by yourself that you're not supposed to have like heels there. So you're complaining about me putting your dress in water.
Shooting is short.
Definitely.
Put your dress in water. Oh man.
Maybe I was trying to wash it so that you can use it on Monday. So guys, if you've done this trick before, as in she comes visiting you, she changes, then you put her clothes in water so she doesn't leave. Write on the comment section below.
To Pharaoh's daughter.
To Pharaoh's daughter or Potiphar's
Fatima.
daughter. Our Lady of Fatima.
Yeah.
If you've done that to any, you put her clothes in water so she doesn't leave. Write in the comment section below.
So we went to the place. Now there is this article he had written. So he told me to read it. It was all
Because I'm a
about
writer. Oh, so I didn't tell you. I do write. I'm a writer. I used to write articles in the newspapers.
Wow.
I used to write articles in magazines. And a few amazing articles I've written. Very controversial articles.
Wow.
So there's this one I gave you to read.
Yeah, it was something to do with death.
What life gains from death.
Exactly. And to be honest, I was not getting anything.
Yeah, poetry is hard.
Because I was trying to imagine, okay, like everything about that article was so
The
confusing.
English.
And the English in it.
My friend.
From my A
Sydney
student,
Sheldon.
just
Exactly. Of course I got an A. So what do you expect? Anyway.
But you say.
But why say?
Okay, I read the article. They started asking me some questions from the article. We had a little bit of chat here and there. We ate our mihogo and we carried some home.
Very nice cassavas, by the way. They used
Yeah.
to have amazing
So
cassavas.
that day we didn't cook. We just went home. No. One thing, he knew I was a model. I love modeling. So anything you'd put for me on TV was all about modeling.
Hey. You had planned this stuff.
Yes.
Exactly.
So fast forward on Sunday, I still didn't have a dress to wear. What could I have done? I still remained with a t-shirt. And from there,
Slowly. Most. Just a recap. We started chatting on Wednesday, chatted on Thursday, chatted and exchanged numbers on Friday, met for the first time on Saturday, and she spent at my place.
so woke up in the morning, he started, okay, he is not a photo person, he's not photogenic. He doesn't like photos. So if you could have seen his photos, they're literally one. So I had to take some nice photos with him, definitely to show my friend, nothing else. So we had to take so much, as in so many photos, and he seemed to enjoy it. Still, remember, I didn't have my clothes. I was having his clothes.
And now we are into Sunday.
And now it's Sunday, and I have to go home. So I had to put my dress to dry, and then I was like fully free in the house because I didn't have a choice. I can't wear
Freely roaming around,
No.
modeling, walking majestically, feet churning with eagerness, face drawn with anxiety. Oh, continue.
Ooh, smoking hot.
So, time came for me to go home, and had to go home. So what could I have done? He told me, I'm going to buy you lunch and take you home. So we went back to his father, and this time I didn't want him to go inside that hotel because the same dress I had yesterday, the same dress I'm going to have the next day. So what will I do? We just went in, ordered the food, we came and we left. So in the evening we went, and now there was nothing else. From there it's just a fun conversation. Monday came. My sister called me. Hi sis, you know I'm coming to Nairobi and
Elder sister.
my elder sister.
Yeah.
Allowed to
Firstborn.
come to Nairobi. I'm coming to Nairobi for a meeting and I don't know my way out in this Nairobi. I hope you're going to help me. I was like, okay, sure. So that Monday, I was spending in his house. I requested him the next day now. It's Monday now. It's Sunday when he dropped me home. Now Monday I was going to work. Now my sister called me. I'm coming to Nairobi. Will you help me out? I told him, you know my sister is coming. So he told me, let me come pick you at work. We go pick your sister.
Whoa!
That's Monday. So he came pick me at work. I'm going to pick my sister. And you know, my sister knows I live in Picaro, near TRM. And now he came and picked me, but we didn't go to my house. We went to his house.
With her sister,
My
firstborn
elder
sister. Firstborn.
The way this firstborn attack.
You know the firstborn represents the parents.
So we went with her. We treated her well. We bought for her food.
Yes, I think we
bought food. We had dinner together. She slept. Very in the morning, we went to usual normal routine.
work.
At around 6, he came back. He picked us. He dropped my sister where she was going
meant to be.
to be for the meeting, and he dropped me at work. And later during the day, same thing, he did the same thing. He picked me up, he picked my sister, and we went home.
Wow.
So that is Monday. He has met, I came to know him on Wednesday. On Monday, he has already met my sister,
Firstborn sister.
my firstborn sister. And don't forget, I have a brother in Nairobi.
Yes.
On Tuesday, my sister is done with the meeting and she goes back to Nairobi. On Wednesday, my parents called me. We are coming to Nairobi. And now, on Tuesday, I spent in my place. On Wednesday, my parents are coming. What will I do? I have to go and meet my parents. Either way, when my parents come, I have to go and meet them, have dinner and everything we talk. Because the next day I'll be going to work and we won't have time. So on Wednesday, my parents are here. So I told him, you know what? No, he told me, if you're serious with me, take me to mom. And I was like, and he thought I'm kidding.
Acid test.
Let's go. You think I'm kidding? Let's go.
You cannot take
I'm not
somebody
scared.
not serious to your mom.
Yes. Of course, having met the elder sister, I was like, okay, who else am I supposed to meet? Yeah?
Your mom.
Your mom.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, let's go. So I thought he's going to be playing. We went.
I put on my suit. Actually, I
Exactly.
dropped my gym attire, put on my suit, drove the Volvo, so at least I look a bit serious.
Went, met my mom. And my mom was like, Motoni, who is this? This guy looks like a family man. And I'm like,
I'm
what
married,
is-"
ma'am.
Yeah. And I'm like, he's not married, mom. Who is he? He's just a friend. He's a friend. But that answer did not satisfy my mom.
She knew there was something.
No, she was feeling funny. And you know, my mom is the most toughest person I've ever had. But when my mom saw him,
She cooled down.
no, not even cooling down, she got more like, she wanted to know more about him. So all the time we were eating and we were talking, you know, he left.
I
The
dropped
first
her,
time she got
met the parents, said hi. Actually, the mom and the dad.
Exactly.
Mom and dad. So said hi, very, with a lot of respect, because these are my mother and father-in-law, remember.
He left. So we were eating and the mom is questioning me, you know, this. And my dad, you know, my dad is basically man. So he was not asking anything. So time to go home came. And my mom and dad told me, no, you have to take it to the bus stop because you don't want to come here. So they took me to my bus stop
To where
to go to my house. But something funny enough, I had nothing. We had to queue. You know why you had to queue and wait for your turn to
Yes.
get your car? So
Yeah.
you had to queue with them. We stood there about 1 hour queuing. So my time came, I told them bye, I entered the car and they went. I didn't wait for that car to, the last person, I just had to check. And I changed my direction. From going to my house
To
going my
MWAKAZIS.
house.
Oh my.
Remember,
Love
I
wins.
just had only one
clothes.
clothes. The one I had that day and the one I left.
Yes.
So I went to his house and everything. So my mom and my dad did the normal shopping and they are done and everything. So when they were about to leave, my mom called me. Can we meet again to talk and then I leave? So we met. And this time we went with him. Now like last time we told me to say to my parents and we just went out. So this time we're going and we're going to stay.
Yeah.
So we went there and my mom said that you have to get somewhere to sit. So we went to a hotel, we had dinner together, we were talking, and something funny enough, my mom was still not comfortable.
She kept on, throwing the questions.
Yeah.
A question here, a question. I think trying to, like, let me, open up and actually say who I am.
Yes.
Yeah. So they spoke, and my mom had to give an invitation for Easter invitation. So Easter came. We went to Navy. My mom even didn't ask anything. It was so calm, so peaceful, and funny enough, we stayed with him. So the normal way, the African way.
How long was Easter? You need to tell.
Okay, from that time we met to Easter, it was not even a month.
Not a month, less than a month.
Less than a month.
So we've met. With less than a week, I've met the parents. Less than a month, I'm invited to her home.
Wow. So the parents are trusting you.
So we went home, they spoke and everything. Speaking doesn't mean my mom told him about him marrying me or anything. They just spoke, they became friends.
Yes.
And in the African culture, a boy child who is intending to marry your daughter or have an affair with your daughter is not supposed to sleep in that house. He's supposed to sleep outside the compound.
Yeah.
But my dad had to treat him. So I told him, you know what, you have to pull your car in first, then I'll pull my neck because I'll be going to church tomorrow.
When you have to go out, I'll remove.
Yeah, if
So
you
that
want
was
to
it.
go, I'll remove my car and you'll go.
So I drove my car in first. It's not somewhere that you can actually, turn the car and go out.
Yeah.
He has to remove his car before I.
Okay.
So that was now the catch. They wanted me not to leave that house.
So his father also shot his shot.
Exactly. So this was is it conspiracy? Is it
Marriage made in heaven.
Exactly. So yeah, he blocked behind, so I couldn't leave. They told me you'll sleep here. I'm like, okay. You look at the house, you're like, yes, it's big house. It has, upstairs, downstairs. But I'm like, sleeping in,
Yeah, it's a taboo.
But now they told me they built, a few rooms for the brothers outside the house. So that was where I was told actually to sleep. I'm like, as long as it's outside this house,
it's nice. Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
So I slept.
Yeah.
Easter came and passed.
Easter came, Easter passed, went back to Nairobi. 2 months later.
Is it 2 months or
No.
4?
1 month later, not even 1 month, 2 weeks later, he came with his people.
Your mom called first. You remember
Yes,
mom
mom
invited
called, and
to
mom
ask
called,
me,
and she wanted to know what interest
exactly
he has.
who am I to her.
It's not even 2 weeks. It was 1 week later.
1 week later.
So we
after
had to
we
come
left.
back again home.
To
The next
explain
weekend.
what I want with
her daughter.
So I came,
He
explained myself,
and he left.
within 2-3 weeks.
No, 2 weeks.
Yeah, within 2 weeks I had sent.
No, not even 2 weeks. Within a week, you came back with your family.
Yes, within a week
Wow.
I came back with my family and
Yes.
an uncle, yeah, to ask, because traditionally whenever you're asking for someone's hand in marriage, you're supposed to be given a list
Of what you're supposed to
expectation in terms of the dowry. You pay this, how many cows, how many goats, how many camels, how many chicken, and all that. So we had come with my sisters and all that, and an uncle to represent, in the negotiations and all that. And from their side, actually, they even had come with, more serious people.
Yes. So you've already paid the dowry in how long?
So what happened was, after a week, my people came. We got the list. In less than a month, actually, in a month's time, we told them we are going to pay dowry.
Yes.
Now I had to get ready and all that. Of course, as a man, you really have to. Yeah. But now she was worried because I'm going to pay her dowry and I have not proposed to her.
Yeah.
Not knowing, a week to the day I was going to pay her dowry, we had arranged a location in Mombasa, Wild Waters, during festive season. Busy, but we had booked that place. So we went to Mombasa thinking that we're just going for,
a
vacation or something, safari. Not knowing we had even arranged. I think that's a story for another day. So the proposal is a very juicy story for another day.
Yes. So
I proposed to her, Mombasa Wild Waters. The week that follows, went, paid her dowry. And it was a convoy of like over 14 cars from Nairobi to here. Yeah. So legally I've done everything. So guys, when you meet the right person, it does not matter where you meet. It does not matter how you meet. It does not matter how long you've known each other. Because see where we met, see where we are now. 5 years into the relationship.
Imagine people that barely stay dated and they are happily married for 5 years. So it doesn't matter about time you meet. When you meet the right person, go for it, because ungemwachilia kidogo, she could be taken with somebody else. Okay, somebody else is always waiting for that man or for that woman. Oh my, it was such an interesting story. I'm still trying to sink
it's
in
long,
the
actually. I think we
information.
need part 4 and part 5.
It's so long. We're going to divide it in part 1 and part 2.
Because going back to why do I have the children?
Yes.
My past, her past.
Yes.
That's a story. That's a different story. Another interesting story, guys. I think you need to
comment down below. Stick here. Wow, such a beautiful story. I think it inspired you. Like the right person will come to you one day. Just keep trusting, keep hoping, keep believing. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a huge thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, and please check the MWAKAZIS and Simple Lady P on YouTube.
Yeah, she has a channel, Simple Lady P, the MWAKAZIS. Our journey to now for the other party is actually even in our channel.
Yes. Where
you'll find Meru meets Taita. If you come to the MWAKAZIS, Meru meets Taita, there's now a juicy story and the journey on, when now they came to know where the daughter was getting married to.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very interesting. Check their channels for bomb videos. Thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, bye.